Hi guys, just wanted to let you know you don't have to watch the movie in order to listen to the show. There won't be any spoilers because they haven't seen the movie. All they've done is watch the trailer, which is all you have to do. Or don't, doesn't matter. You can still listen and laugh. Okay, that's all. Enjoy the show.
Are you listening?
Welcome to The Real and Real Pop. My name is David, and I'm here with my co-host, Marcy.
Hello, guys.
And our special guest, the one and only,
I love her self-drum roll.
Jade.
Jade. It's Jade. Do, 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 do. She's so cute.
Are you on social media?
I am.
Oh, okay. Jade, how about you tell everyone your social media?
It is a lovely bad one, underscore between each word and one at the end. So a lovely bad one.
So, have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, hey, what if this happened in real life? That's what this show's about.
Mike Banning, you're being charged with the attempted murder of the President of the United States.
The President's top guardian angel has fallen.
All right. So it says, authorities take Secret Service agent Mike Banning into custody for the failed assassination attempt of the U.S. President Alan Trump Bull. Wow. After escaping from his captors, Banning must evade the FBI and his own agency to find the real threat to the president. Desperate to uncover the truth, he soon turns to unlikely allies to help clear his name and save the country from an enemy danger.
Do you want to see this movie?
Yes. I've seen the first two, and it was, not like the Olympus Has Fallen, Linda Has Fallen.
Pause. Did you not know this was a sequel?
Wow. For a second, I honestly thought, like, you know, we had the conversation, like, isn't there a third movie and this is the fourth? And you're like, no, that one's a separate movie. I honestly thought I was talking about White House
Don't
Down.
let her confuse you. This is the third part in a franchise.
Oh.
Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
We got it.
They technically ran out of buildings to fall, so now
Right.
I guess.
Like the
guy-
important
Like,
ones.
we gotta use the figurehead.
it's basically just Taken. Remember in the first movie, daughter's taken. Second movie, he's taken with his wife.
Right.
Third movie, he's framed for murder.
So this is the third
So no
Taken.
one got taken.
Right.
He did.
Yeah,
His
his
reputation.
innocence got taken. So that's
Was
what
he
this
ever
movie
innocent?
is. Yeah, he was an innocent man. So he was
He was an innocent murderer.
He was a special forces person. He was saving his daughter. But it's murder against bad people. No one counts that.
I guess.
Oh, okay. I guess you'll
A
just let him
life's a
run free and
life, you
kill more.
know?
Yeah. So yeah, now in this movie, the first one, the White House fell, then London fell. Now this guy's reputation fell.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to see this movie about fallen people and things?
I looked at the trailer and it actually looked really interesting. So because of that simple aspect, I'd entertain seeing it. I wouldn't go to a movie theater to see it, but I'd entertain seeing it if I was going for free. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What about you? You wanna
Same,
see it?
exactly.
Oh,
If I
okay.
can see this for free, I will see it. It's not one of those movies I want to pay for at all. It's like
I'll wait
Fast
until
and
it shows
Furious
up.
to me. What?
You'd wait until it shows up somewhere?
No, I would get a screening pass.
Oh.
Hopefully,
Oh.
Gotta like
to
that.
see it, because I want to see it on the big screen, but I don't want to pay for it.
Right.
Yep.
I get that. I get
Yep.
that.
Okay, moving on. So, just so you know, we come up with 2 points each about how this affects the real world. So we'll start with our guest, because it's ladies first, Miss Jade.
Oh, yeah.
What is your first point if everyone was a part of the Secret Service?
Well, for me, it was the first thing I thought of is the old movies, how when they were in a Secret Service, they had this little, I guess, swagger about them. It was just so secretive and like, I don't know what you are, but I know what. No, I know what you are, but you don't know who I am. So everyone would have that type of demeanor. So it's like, do I really know you or do I not know you? And will I know you or will we fight type thing?
This feels like a world where no one gets in a relationship.
Yeah.
Or it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith in the sense to where everybody's in a relationship with their own separate agendas.
But no one can have separate agendas in this one.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, they
could.
can.
No, you're all you're all
It doesn't
part of the
you
Secret Service.
Right. It didn't
Right.
say whose Secret Service you were a part of.
There ain't that many.
You don't notice. They secret.
Exactly.
No, it's a part of the Secret Service.
Right.
The Secret Service is specifically to the president. the other names aren't Secret Service. They're probably called something else.
It
But
could be Secret Service in other countries. How do you know? You're not a citizen of another country, are you?
I assume we were talking about the movie where they're called, what if everyone's a part of the Secret Service? They're the Secret Service to the
So there
president.
could be other Secret Services.
We're talking about the movie where the president's Secret Service. That's the whole point. Everyone's a Secret Service to the president. If you're a Secret Service to somebody else, I'm pretty sure they're not called the Secret Service. That'd be very confusing. Because if you had to meet someone else, I'm part of the Secret Service. Well, I'm part of the Secret Service.
Right.
But you have an accent. Oh, I'm the Russian Secret Service. I'm pretty sure they're called something else in that language,
Secret Service.
whatever that is. So that's what I was like. Everyone would be protecting the president, essentially. So we wouldn't know what each other's thing is. We just have a swagger about us.
Yep.
Like, oh, I'm extra secret. Like, like I have cooked his meals. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what they don't cook meals, but
We don't know this.
Exactly.
no, we do know this. They just watch people cook their meals. They're not chefs. You not know what they do?
Not really.
I see that. They watch people cook the meals,
Well, like
so they
you
can't
can.
poison it.
So they're like the.
They don't. They're not
the cup-
chefs.
What's it called? The in ancient times where you had that one person that was like
The taste
entrusted-
tester thing?
Yeah, they're like that minus the tasting.
Exactly.
Okay.
They have to make sure no one poisons their food. That's why that whole thing about the president, the current one, for whatever year you listen to this, President Trump, he was ordering McDonald's all the time because he knew you couldn't poison him. So he would just order a lot of McDonald's because they make them so fast. I guess that was his reasoning. That's what people were
That's-
saying.
That's a dumb reason.
I-
You can poison some fast food.
I guess because you don't know who orders it. But apparently, they still order stuff. Like, most of their food is made, but they'll order, like, pizza and stuff. But they'll get it ordered to a nearby place, and they'll go pick it up because you don't know it's for the president. So
Oh,
people
okay,
are
that
less
makes
likely.
sense.
You can't poison it. So that's how
Like
they
it's
do
a
it.
random plebe.
Yeah. So, yeah, Secret Service. Yeah, swagger. I like the swagger portion. Also seems depressing because we wouldn't. It's like, oh, I'm secret. I can't tell you about my life. Can't tell you about my secrets. What I've seen. What I've known. Stuff
Right.
like that.
Because that's to the president.
Yeah.
What if there's different secret? Like, what if they cycle out Secret? What if they cycle out Secret Service every time they get a different president?
As in, like, new people
Yeah.
are part of the Secret Service.
It's
well,
like-
then it seems like we would have to kill them.
What?
I wasn't.
Whoa, no.
I would think-
no.
Because, like,
no.
I wasn't
they
saying
know
that.
all that
Oh,
from last
no.
time. Like, all the secrets out for me. I was like, look,
But look,
either
like,
disappear or die.
Well, I wasn't going
Okay.
that far. My thought process was that it'd be a rotation type thing.
yeah,
Like, as in, like, I'm Secret Service this week. What do you do? Like what's that?
Like,
hall monitor? Is that what they're called in school?
yeah,
Or the?
Oh, yeah.
they
hall
rotate,
monitor.
right?
Yeah, they
yeah,
rotate it.
That's what I
every
think.
few weeks. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what I think. I thought it was like that.
That's
I didn't
what
think we'd murder people.
yeah. I also thought that.
But because we're all Secret Service, so do we all get murdered eventually?
like, do we all have to do like at the end of Wanted and just take each other out? Like, what is
That
this?
would be like,
No.
wow, no, but no. It's just I just think from I guess other movies, that's like their safe go. You have to die. So it's not like me thinking that, but I'm thinking of other movies
Oh,
where they're
no.
like very aggressive and violent, and it's like, no, since you know all my secrets, you have to die.
Oh,
Okay.
moving on to your non-depressing points. Apparently, we're gonna all die eventually.
Okay, so my first point was what was it? It was swift rotation. That's one of them. Swift rotations, because there'd be so many people in the Secret Service that we'd have to okay, and they just keep switching because you don't want them to get what's it called?
Stale,
Stale or
moldy.
or no. Maybe if they're dead.
Out of date. How quick
but
are these switches?
like for I was thinking it was going like every 3 days.
Every
3 days?
Yeah, that's quite so. That's why the point is swift switch. Because every 3 days, like you,
I
after
can't
you
get a week. I gotta.
after you go
3
to your
days?
secret not secret training school, then you go. After you go to your secret not secret training school, because everybody knows you're going to be in Secret Service, because that's what everybody is. You get 3 days. It's kind of like what's
And you don't do it for the rest. I assume the rest of your life.
No,
Or
no,
it'll take a long time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's like it just rotates through. So like you're just and then
yeah.
boom,
But I'm
there you
saying
go.
it's going to be years before you come
Well,
back to you.
there's a lot of people in the Secret
That's what I
Service.
say. It's gonna be years.
So let's say that like the Secret Service right now. Let's say that there's 500.
No, wait. You're talking about now?
Yeah.
Like in the real world?
Right.
Too many. 500 people?
Well, you have to think of the undercover people. You got to think of the people that are doing.
No. The Secret Service protects the president, not the military. They're with the president in the White House, protecting the president. And also, this is what the Secret Service do. They protect the president, they protect former presidents, of course, and their kids. So until you die. So 500, that means every president has to still be alive.
Right.
For it to be 500 Secret Service
They're protecting their
agents?
grave sites too.
No, that would be military people.
Really?
And no, they don't protect their grave sites.
Okay, I was like, what?
Because what do you do, stand there all day?
Right. Oh, I'm kind of hot.
Yeah, like, and then like, oh, don't you ever protect that president. Someone could come by and pee on his grave. Like what the point?
Don't you move. Don't you. I see you over there. Having sex behind that grave site.
I'd say at most, because I assume maybe some of them don't
Okay,
work every day.
250?
At most, I was going to say like 50.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
to 100.
Oh, that's not a lot. I was thinking it's like 1 to 200.
What do you think the other ones are doing?
They're like on the
They're
outskirts.
not the military.
Yeah, no. Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
You know what?
You know, they're like
Maybe don't hear me out because I'm going off of a movie. But either way,
What movie are you going off of? Please tell me this. I need to know that. What's this movie where it had 500 Secret Service agents?
they were called extras.
Yes, what was
okay,
that?
so there weren't 500, but there was a lot of them.
What was the movie?
Chasing Liberty?
I can't hear you.
Chasing Liberty.
I can't hear you.
Chasing Liberty.
Chasing Liberty.
With
Was that about a
Mandy
girl?
Moore. Yeah. There was like undercover agents stationed everywhere, and they were never the same.
Undercover agents is a different than Secret Service. Don't shush me, please. Those are two different things. Two different things.
No.
Yeah, they are. I'm letting you know that. I'm an undercover agent. I'm a Secret Service. Okay, we're gonna send you to Baghdad to kill this terrorist. I'm only Secret Service. I don't do that. No, you seem to be the same type of person as this other person who went to military school. Go off, and they're just like, I only know how to jump in front of cars. I can only open doors for people. What do I do with a gun? What is this? Like.
Yeah,
Anyway, moving on.
What's your
My
first?
point, which feels like forever since we got to the president's children will be the smartest kids in every school.
Why?
Okay, here's the thing. Everyone's a Secret Service agent,
Okay.
obviously, right? So the president will be like, okay, how do I kill two birds with one stone? My kids have to be protected, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I get a teacher to protect them?
Oh, wait.
Who's
Oh.
constantly teaching them and giving them knowledge and whatnot. And the only time they switch off is if you get a teacher who's like a Spanish teacher or French, whatever language you want to teach, math, whatever. All of them are Secret Service agents, so they will always protect them, but also like drilling knowledge into their brains.
So Secret Service teachers.
Teachers? Why is it double?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Okay. So I'm thinking like they're the teachers in the Secret Service who are now teaching the kids.
Yeah.
So they're a teacher, as in like they were already teachers,
They
and now
were
they're
already
teaching.
a teacher, but now they're a teacher to these kids.
Okay,
A teacher.
Why are you double? You're just a...
teacher.
Because they're a
still a
teacher who
teacher
teaches
teaching a-
teachers.
No, you're not teaching teachers. You're teaching kids. Like a regular teacher.
Right. So like before you retire, it's like you're a teacher who taught.
Wait,
the
who's
te-
retiring?
The teachers.
The teachers are retiring? Why are they retiring?
Wait, do you retire?
No.
Never mind. Ignore that. There's too many teachers going around. Anyway.
What?
There's not enough. I feel like.
It's so confusing, but
Ignore it. It's fine.
are you awake?
Not really. No, I'm not. I got
Okay.
1 hour of sleep.
Oh man,
Interesting. This will be an interesting day. But anyway, Yeah, that's my point. They'll be the smartest kids in school because they get constant education thrown into their face and shoved into them. It's like, okay, good night, little child. I'm watching over you, Pythagorean theorem. And then it's like, here's some homework while you sleep. Just let it osmosis through your head. And then they wake up. Good morning. Solve this problem. Like what?
I just like,
I just woke up. Like rub the crest out your eyes. Here we go.
oh my god.
It's like time to take a shower. I already wrote math, or like I wrote
the equation
filling
on the
essays
shower
in the
line.
shower. Just go fill that out. Thank you.
While you're on a timed
yes.
lock.
Yes.
You gotta solve it before you pass out from the steam.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Oh, when they lift up the toilet to use the bathroom, they'll just be like essays and stuff like, what's the answer? Tell me when you get off. But yeah, that's my point. Moving on to your second point, Jade.
Yes, tell us.
So, in the Secret Service, we have the president, right?
Right.
I've heard.
Apparently.
So, in my brain, I would still think that we would change going back to regular change every 4 years. In my brain, we would keep the same president until they die.
No. No.
That's what I would think, because we're safe. We're trying to make sure he doesn't die, right? Right. So might as well just keep the same president
Until he dies?
And then you're killing all those Secret Service people?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not related. Don't kill those people. Back up.
Why are you
back
getting
up.
the same man?
How? You know how long people live? Someone's gonna poison that man. One of the Secret Service people are. He is
You
getting on
ornery old man.
Yeah.
Poison.
getting on my nerve. Someone's gonna hug him too hard. He's gonna just die.
Just crick and snap.
Oh my gosh, people live a long time.
Yeah. And I mean,
People are
I
gonna-
think for me, I would love to keep my president, not the president now, but
No, this is what starts today. So you,
I mean,
Today.
yeah.
So you gotta
then-
keep this man.
the current president, you keep today
Okay.
until
for
he dies.
forever till he dies.
And it doesn't look like that's gonna happen anytime soon. So
Well,
we
I-
have him for a while.
Well, I thought he had some like health issues that they were discussing,
he'll
and
Is that why
okay.
he's orange?
he'll be okay.
He'll be okay.
that why
No,
he's
those are
orange?
tans.
You sure? I feel like he probably like marinates.
Oh wait, wow.
So
He marinates in
Yeah.
some types of marinade from Kroger to get that color. I don't think that's the tan.
I'm in a tanning booth. Or spray tans.
I see spray tan.
Yeah, spray tan.
Because he's got the like mark of like where they put the goggles.
Oh,
like,
your
why his
eyes.
eyes are so
Yeah.
white in
Yeah.
comparison to everything else.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they spray tan you, they put those little bitty like
Goggles.
they're like a little oval that just bloop.
Olives.
Olives. Yeah, they look like olives, long olives.
Yep. On your
With
eyes.
like a little bitty circle for you to see out of.
Why
like a
would you want to
slit.
see when you're in a like a tan booth though?
Because
no,
they're gonna
no.
tell you to
Sometimes
turn.
if it's a spray tan, you're not in a tan booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they say,
Right.
close. Well, they say sometimes they say close your eyes if they have those goggles, and then they'll like cover your mouth. Shh. It's like a big spray thing.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
have you ever seen people spray paint a car?
Mhm.
It's like that.
It's like
it literally
that.
looks like that. with a
Except
person.
you're like this with your hands up and you just rotate like a rotisserie chicken.
Or you put your hands out. For the ladies, you gotta lift up your bips.
Yeah.
if you gotta get underneath the carriage,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Like they get in there.
you
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
get
they
in
get
the
in there.
crevices. Yep.
Because just in case you
Would
end up
Secret
naked
Service be
somewhere.
part of that too?
Oh my God.
They're there. They're not doing it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got you, sir. Like, no, it's not how that works.
Look at in between those crevices there.
I don't. I don't like
want
it.
to think about
I don't like your point. That's wrong. Like the president forever until
Forever.
they die.
Yeah.
That's decades of people living through the same president.
Right.
The Secret Service will have a lot on their hands.
You would need more because of how many assassination attempts would be on this man.
Exactly.
Or
On
woman.
this man. Well, I would think, you know,
Or anybody. 'Cause I think
Anybody,
when-
'cause-
let's say you get old. Let's say you get old and senile. Let's say you were a great president. Then you go crazy and you just start making up stuff. We're gonna like start sticking kids in the ground for some reason, like some random stuff. Like
well, you know, there's vetoes and there's like,
Right.
our
but-
government would get nowhere.
you know,
Yeah, really.
checks and balances.
Wait. So if we're keeping the same person in the executive branch, what about legislative and judicial? Are we like cleaning them out every however many
I think
years
that
it
would
takes
be
for them to go, because I think it's like 1 is 2, 1 is 4, and 1 is
9.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why would we change
are
them?
they,
Yeah.
are they leaving too, or are they just all staying? 'Cause
No,
if
they
so-
no. They're ever changing. I'm thinking since the Secret Services is for specifically the president, why not just keep the president?
Interesting. I
So I'ma
hate it,
kill this
but
man.
okay.
But okay.
Okay. Moving on to your second point. Shh. I'm recording the thing. Okay, shh. I gotta record this thing. Hey guys, so I know what you're thinking. I love the show, but how can I convey how much I adore it? That's easy. Just head over to patreon.com/realandrealpod. That's ReelInRealPod. You can donate $1 to show your support. You'll get some cool stuff in return. It's a thank you from us. You even get a shout out on the show. But what if you don't have an extra dollar? And what if you don't love us enough to steal from your great grandma while she's sleeping? Well, you can go to iTunes and give us a rating. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or just tell all of your neighbors, friends, enemies, and that one weird guy down the street about the show. We appreciate any support. If you're a company that wants us to advertise your product, you can contact us at realandrealpod@gmail.com. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yes. My.
Okay, French.
I'm
lady.
excited for this one. I got it for song.
French lady.
Baguettes.
So my second point is killing competitions.
Well, that is.
Like,
I don't.
are these,
Look, I was just talking about killing them.
are these legal?
No, of course they are.
Who's paying who to do this? Like the president's paying people to try to kill him?
But no, not him.
It's like battle training.
Yes. Okay, so basically.
Oh my god, these
Your
facial
eyes.
expressions.
Okay, continue.
Guys. Okay. Okay, so basically, in this movie, in the trailer, the guy is like being given such a high prestige, right?
Mhm.
Like he's being moved up the ranks, like the top of the Secret Service.
He's the president's best friend.
Right. He's the president's bestie, the best of the Secret Service, whatever, right? That's him. So now that everybody's in the Secret Service, everybody wants that title. So to get that title, you got killing competitions.
So is it like, you know how you
They put you in a prison.
wait,
Like, let me finish. Because you got to be able to kill somebody. So you don't look at me this way. Oh, the faces that I am getting. Okay, so what you do is you go into a prison. Well, not go into a prison.
Why are you in a
No,
prison?
no. Let me finish. What you do is you go and you get people who are like on death row or are like sentenced to life, and they're like not wrongfully sentenced, like they like murdered people and other things. I don't know other things. I'm not gonna list them. If you think of them, then you know tell me. But like other things, and they're not getting anywhere. They're on death row, but then
Library books are late.
you're in prison because you can't be on time.
you've incurred such a fine.
Such a fine. Library books.
And you can't pay it back
There you go.
unless it's with your life.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Okay, so they're on death row.
Never.
Now continue.
No, that's
Gotta
not
return
the
those library
reason.
books.
Oh, no.
So continue, please.
I know 4 people that would already be in that line.
Don't be a snitch. So inmates.
But they would, so like the ones that are on death row that have the death penalty, those ones, they would go and they'd like put them in like a Hunger Games type arena type thing.
Gladiator type thing?
Yeah, well, no, because it's got to be a challenge. So you put them in like a Hunger Games type thing, minus the whole like, what was this last one? Like the ticking clock thing, to where every section was a different time. No.
That
It's
was
all
Hunger
just like
Games.
one. Yeah,
I love that. That was the best game.
Yeah,
Not the
that
best movie.
was.
That was the
Agreed.
best game.
In the book, it really was. I didn't see the movie yet. So.
In the movie, it really was. I didn't see the book.
You didn't see the book? You didn't see
read
the
the book?
page?
I didn't see the page.
You
I
didn't
didn't see
see
anything. I didn't know. I didn't
None
know
of
it
the
existed.
words?
No, not a word.
Oh, jeez.
When I went to the bookstore, I just closed my eyes. I passed out.
You're like, oh, there's Hunger Games somewhere over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so you'd have them all, and they'd like put them in an arena type thing to where they're gotta survive. Like the one where Katniss and Peeta were in, where it was kind of safe. They just had to like live and whatnot and not be killed by the other ones. So it's kind of like that, except the Secret Service is going after the inmates, and the inmates are in a specific color or like a specific outfit, and so they have to go through and kill and like the people on death row in there, and whoever kills the most in a certain amount of time, that's who gets the promotion.
I'm confused. So I want to be promoted to be the president's right hand person.
Right.
I have to go kill a bunch of inmates
Yes.
to do it. How does
Yes.
murder prove that I'm the right person?
Because you're
What-
willing to do anything to protect your man.
But there's no man in there that I'm protecting.
You're willing to do anything to protect your man.
I don't get how this helps. Because what if you just get a crazy murdering person? What makes them a good protector of the president? Because they're just...
I mean, there's some flaws in the system.
There's
but,
a
you
lot
know.
of flaws. None of it makes sense.
But it's because, like, let's say you want to do it, and then, like, 7 other people are like, I'm going to be that man. And you're like, but I deserve this. And they're like, no, I do. And so...
So we're going to put you in a prison
no,
and tell you to murder people.
Arena,
In an arena and murder a bunch of inmates.
Not all of them. If they're smart inmates, they'll find a way to hide.
So it's
In
timed?
an arena?
Wait, is it timed?
Yes.
Okay, it's timed.
How does this prove that you can protect the president? I thought you were saying that the person who kills the right-hand person of the president gets to become the right-hand person of the president.
Oh, that works better. We'll do that
Oh
one.
my god!
Just
I'm moving
piggybacking on that one. So yeah, that works.
Okay, so what's your...
Yours makes no sense. No sense. It's like, hey, I need a babysitter. It's like, well, I just murdered 40 people. I don't, how does that make you a good babysitter? This obviously shows that I'm a good
anything to
babysitter.
How
protect
does
your
it
child.
I
make sure-
murdered 40 people. That shows that I would do anything to protect your child. No, it doesn't. It shows that you're a murderer and you should be in jail.
And how does it show that you could cook for my
Yes,
child?
like,
Do
burn
her
him?
homework?
Yeah, like anything. It doesn't show that. Does murder not show you things? Look at the blood splatter. This easily means I'm good at math and science, and I can teach your child. I can
And I can
change
do
lives.
art
I
because
can
you
do-
see the butterfly,
Yeah, see
right?
the butterflies, splotches. That's what this murder means. That's what that. Okay.
And if you flip it upside down, it's the face.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
Anyway, what's your second point?
My last point is that there will be more home break-ins.
Why?
Okay, so I was thinking about Red. Do you remember Red? Did you see that movie?
Yeah, Retired Extremely Dangerous. Red.
Yeah, girl. That didn't answer the question, but did you see the movie?
Yeah,
Did you
got-
see the movie, Jay?
No.
Okay,
Is
it's
that Morgan
good.
Freeman again?
Yes, it is
Okay.
Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren,
Yep.
the lovely Helen Mirren, and Bruce Willis,
Yeah.
and John Malkovich.
Don't remember him, but yeah.
He's the crazy guy that they thought someone was always following them,
Oh, that one.
which
Yes.
someone was. So he
Yeah,
was
there
right.
actually was someone
Yeah,
following
exactly.
him.
But he had a pig. He was awesome.
Pigs
A
are
stuffed
great.
pig. But anyway,
No.
so there'll be a lot of more home break-ins because I was thinking about that movie, and he didn't really. I don't think he had a security system that I can recall.
In Red?
In Red, Bruce Willis's character.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we start off with. And people broke in, and of course he just handled them like cha-cha-cha. You know, he's a special X-Force guy thing. We don't really know. Just he's retired.
He's
but he used
retired
to be a
and
special
dangerous.
forces. Yeah. So I think the Secret Service people will believe like, okay, I'm part of the Secret Service. I've had training. I know how to protect my own home. I won't get a security system. I'm good. Other people who have also had training doesn't mean they're good people. They're like, I'm going to start use this training to go break in some houses.
Oh, they're
And
gonna
go-
use that time of them switching from being part of the Secret Service
Exactly.
to just
their
living a
break.
life.
Yeah, living a life. Because I feel like you have a regular life. You just happen to be trained. So it's kind of like I think of this Secret Service as jury duty. Like it's your turn
Okay.
to like they call you up. Your turn is coming up to watch the president. Like
Unless you've got some way to get out of it.
I don't think
No,
you can
you
with
can't.
protecting the president.
Right.
Just like
Like, oh,
I'm
I'm not
having
coming
a
in.
my
surgery.
wife is due. It's like well, oh well.
It's like I'm
Well,
having a surgery.
My wife
and you
is
can't
my wife is
use me.
having a baby. It's like well, we didn't call her. We called you. It's like,
Ah,
be there for
that's
the
a good point. That's a
Like,
good
oh.
point.
It's like we'll shoot video of it. I mean, somebody will, but we won't. But yeah, so I think that's how it'll work. So on those off days, which is probably 350 days of the year, you would go do whatever, and there would be some thieves. They use that Secret Service training to break into people's houses.
Some feathers.
Yep, and you'll have a bunch of maybe some
Come.
cool hand-to-hand combat stuff, and cool things, and A lot of hurt people probably.
In hurt houses and really high rates. Yep.
Oh yeah, true. Insurance will probably go up.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Insurance would encourage you to get an alarm.
True, because then your insurance would go down.
Right.
But insurance would still be up
It'd
if we
still be
know
up.
that there are people out there breaking the houses even more.
because
So
I can.
Because of the
would
alarm.
it matter? That's kind of like having insurance on a house that's near an ocean that constantly floods.
Oh, flood insurance on a
like-
flooding house.
And it's
like-
gonna get it's,
It's
gonna
like
get
we
even
know
higher.
this is going to happen, and
Like Louisiana.
Maybe you should just move. But,
Go to some place like Australia.
yeah, it's not like a what if. It's like it's going to happen.
gonna happen.
But yeah, that's my last point. So moving on, whether people go see this movie or not, Miss Jade,
Yeah.
do you have a movie that you'd like to suggest that people go see in their free time?
Yeah, I thought to stick to the theme, and I was thinking Kingsman. I thoroughly enjoyed both those movies. Like, it was
Oh,
so
you're
different.
suggesting both of them.
Oh, well, yeah. It was 2 of them. It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Can you give us a brief summary of Kingsman?
For the first one, it's this
Eggsy.
low income,
Eggsy.
Eggsy.
His name.
Oh, I'm supposed to say Eggsy as a exit. Like, is that
That's
is that-
that's the English term of exit. Yes, Eggsy.
Eggsy. But no, Eggsy was in a low income family with a stepdad that was a boho, and
His face was up, bud.
yeah, it was just so cringy looking.
Okay.
And he just wanted to take care of his mom, and so one day in the beginning he was doing the bad things, and he got picked up by a secret agent, and his life took off from there. He did what he wanted to do. His dream was being made, and it was very awesome looking at it. Their graphics and their camera angles, it was really good. It was very entertaining.
I agree. I like that movie. I like the first one more than the second one.
Yeah.
That's the Secret Service one, right?
Secret Circle.
Yeah, Secret Circle.
Wait.
The second one is the Secret Circle.
Oh, I thought that was a Golden Circle.
The what?
Either way, okay.
Golden Circle? Was it the Golden Circle?
Hold on.
I know there was a K in a golden circle.
There's the Golden Circle. Or maybe it's the Golden Circle.
Yeah, okay, so the first one is the Secret Service, and then the second one is the Golden Circle.
Golden
Okay.
Circle. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So
So,
you
yeah.
like the Secret Service over Golden Circle.
Yes.
And you just
'cause
like 'em both.
Yes.
I think the first one's a lot better.
Is that the one where they have that underwater scene?
Yes, in the room, and he like breaks the window.
Yes, it's the training one.
Oh.
With that's great people in it. Mark Strong especially. And Sophia Botella, who I love. Gorgeous.
Okay.
She has nice for legs. She's a knife leggy lady.
Okay.
Wait,
I was like,
wait a minute.
Did you not see
wait
the
a
movie?
minute. No.
Oh,
The
she has
second
knives
one?
for legs.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She was pretty.
And
epic.
Colin Firth is in it
Why does she have knives for legs?
because her legs are knives. What are you confused about?
It's not guns for hands, but knives for legs.
Yeah, like long swords. They're cool.
They're like infinite stilettos.
Yep. Okay, what's your movie suggestion, Marseille?
My movie suggestion has been talked about on the show already. It's Chasing Liberty.
Oh my gosh.
It's about a girl who escapes from being the president's daughter and has a whirlwind adventure before she goes off to college.
Fun. Seems very rude of her.
Yeah.
And wasteful for taxpayer money.
Well, I mean, for the dad's part, because the dad was like, I'm not going to have you followed. You're going to have just these two people, and that's it. And then she's like, all right, cool. Let me go do these things. And then she goes and does, like, I think she went to a club, and the two people were there. And then she looks, and she sees, like, 30 others, and she's like, ah, he lied, and then just runs away.
So she's escaping from the
Protection.
the
From the
Protection, and they
You
have
people
to chase
suck.
her down, which is her name, Chasing Liberty.
They
Wow.
suck.
I mean, there's a plot twist
They
in
as
there.
in the
I'm
people?
just not going to say it.
I would hope not. But people like that suck, okay? We
Wait.
already got to protect
Liberty.
you. Liberty
Yeah,
sucks.
okay, let's make
We
it
already
sure.
got to protect you. Now you're going to make us chase after you. Now the whole world's like, oh, she's gone somewhere. Who knows if she got
no.
killed?
Gone rogue.
No. They weren't worried, but they were worried.
I'm saying they should be.
Yeah.
It's the president's daughter. She
But the
could
world
be,
didn't know.
They would have found out.
They would have found out. In this day and age,
Oh, in this day and age,
she would have been
yeah.
gone.
She would have been.
She would have been kidnapped somewhere.
Taken.
She been snatched up. It'd have been ridiculous. Been annoying.
But yeah, so that movie, I think it's like, it's pretty decent.
My movie suggestion is Seven Psychopaths
What?
I remember watching it and liking it. I just remember the plot, so I actually got to read this one. I'm sorry. Okay. Boozy writer. I didn't know he was a writer. It's been a while. So, boozy writer Marty is a man in search of a screenplay. He has a catchy title, but no story to go along with it. Marty has a couple of oddball buddies, Hans and Billy, who make a living by kidnapping rich people's dogs, then returning them and collecting the reward. However, this time, the fur flies when Hans and Billy kidnap the beloved pooch of a gangster, and Marty uses the ensuing events as a fodder for his screenplay. I specifically love this movie because it has two of my favorite underrated actors. One is Sam Rockwell, the other one is Colin Farrell. And that's the show. Jay, can you tell them where they can find you online again?
Instagram is a_lovely_bad1.
And Marcy, where can they find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. You can also find me on Twitter at Marcy_119. Say hey. Where can we find you, David?
You can find me on Instagram at David_Poems. You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the mustache. You can find the show at Real and Real Pod on everything. Everything. Go follow us. Go tell somebody. Go share the show, please. As always, shout out to our lovely patrons. You are the best. We love you so much. Thank you for supporting the show. You keep the show online, basically.
So much appreciation for you guys. You really don't understand.
Yep. Shout out to Bianca for our intro. We thank you for it. And go check her out on Instagram at the Juma brand. Go give her some love. Go buy some of her products. Do some stuff like that. Oh, and thank you to our listeners. And please spread the show continuously. And go
share the love.
Go tell somebody about it. Go tell a stranger.
I sure
Make
will.
sure they're a clean stranger, though.
Yep.
Clean?
Or dirty. But not dirty as in their hands are dirty from doing shady things.
Yeah, that
like murdering a bunch of people in an arena.
Okay, listen.
But thank you, Jay, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And everyone have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.